This person fell in love with you, even with the age Diff. God wants you to listen this now. My beloved child. Come closer and quiet your restless thoughts, because what I am about to tell you is not coming from your fears, not from your imagination, but from a place far deeper than your heart. I see the questions you hide from everyone. I see how you wonder why someone so different from you, someone with an age gap that makes you pause, has looked at you with eyes full of truth. You keep asking, is this wrong? Is this real? Why would someone like that love someone like me? And while the world gives you noise, I am giving you clarity. You think love only follows rules written by people who themselves never understood it. You think numbers decide purity, that years decide worth, that society decides destiny. But I tell you, love that is gentle, respectful, patient, and pure does not come from the world, it comes from me. And before you panic, before you run, before you close your heart out of fear of judgment, listen carefully. I am not telling you to rush. I am not telling you to surrender your wisdom. I am telling you to understand what you are feeling and why it has entered your life. This person did not fall for your face alone. They did not fall for your age, your status, or what you show to people. They fell for your kindness when you thought no one noticed. They fell for your honesty when you spoke softly. They fell for the way you care for others even when you are hurting. They saw your soul before they saw anything else. That is why their feelings confuse you, because they are not shallow. You are afraid of what people will say. You imagine whispers, judgments, raised eyebrows, and you think that shame will follow you. But my child, do not confuse fear with guidance. Fear makes you run without understanding. Wisdom makes you pause and observe. I am not asking you to accept or reject anything today. I am asking you to see clearly. Ask yourself, does this person respect you? Do they protect your dignity? Do they wait patiently without pressure? Do they encourage your growth, your studies, your dreams? Do they speak to you with kindness and not control? Love that comes from me will never rush you, never trap you, never isolate you from your purpose. It will stand at a distance if needed and still pray for your happiness. You think the age difference is the whole story, but it is only a small part. What matters is intention, character, and timing. Right now, you are still growing, still discovering who you are, still building your future. And anyone who truly loves you will not try to pull you away from that path. They will not demand commitment you are not ready for. They will not make you feel guilty for choosing your own journey first. I placed this situation in your life not to confuse you, but to teach you something powerful. You are worthy of being loved for your soul. Until now, you doubted that. You thought people only notice beauty, popularity, or perfection. And then suddenly someone saw the real you, and instead of feeling happy, you felt scared. That is because you have not yet accepted your own worth. My beloved child, your first responsibility is not to this person. Your first responsibility is to your own growth. Your dreams, your education, your inner healing, your self-respect, these are sacred. If someone truly loves you, they will support these things, not compete with them. Real love does not interrupt your destiny, it aligns with it. Do not label this as forbidden or divine too quickly. Observe. Stay calm. Keep your boundaries. Speak with maturity. Let time reveal truth. Time is the greatest test of intentions. Feelings that come from loneliness fade quickly. Feelings that come from ego become demanding. But feelings that come from genuine care remain patient and pure. You are not wrong for feeling confused. You are not wrong for noticing their affection. And you are not wrong for choosing caution. All of this is part of your growth. Do not hate yourself for the situation. Do not think you have done something sinful just because someone cares about you. Your heart is not a crime. But listen carefully to what I am saying now. Do not allow emotional dependence. Do not let anyone become your entire world. Your identity must never be built around another person, especially when your life is still unfolding. You must stand strong in your own path first. Love that comes too early must remain gentle and distant, not consuming. You are asking, why did this happen to me? It happened because you needed to learn discernment. You needed to learn the difference between attention and respect, between attraction and responsibility, between emotion and timing. This lesson will protect you for the rest of your life. Do not rush to give your heart. A heart given too early becomes heavy. A heart that grows slowly becomes strong. Let this person show through actions, not words, that they honor your boundaries. Let them prove that your future matters more to them than their feelings. That is how you will know whether this connection is meant to stay as a lesson, a blessing, or simply a passing chapter. Remember, not every love story is meant to become a relationship. Some are meant to teach you your value. Some are meant to show you what respect looks like. Some are meant to heal the part of you that thought you were invisible. And some are meant to prepare you for a future where you will meet someone at the right time, in the right season, with the right balance. Right now, your season is growth. Your season is self-discovery. Your season is building a life that does not depend on anyone's approval. And anyone who truly cares for you will step back and allow you to bloom. Do not run away in fear, and do not run toward it in excitement. Walk slowly in wisdom. Keep your peace. Keep your focus. Speak less, observe more. Let your decisions come from clarity, not emotion. I am guiding you even in this confusion. I am protecting you from wrong steps. I am teaching you how to recognize pure intentions without losing yourself. Trust this process. In the next moment of your life, you will notice something changing. You will start seeing this situation not as a problem, but as a mirror. A mirror that shows you how lovable your soul is, how strong your boundaries can be, and how important your timing is. Stay calm, my beloved child, because this story is not about them, it is about you becoming wiser, stronger, and more aware of your own worth. And as you begin to understand this, you will also begin to see what their true role in your life really is, and whether it is meant to stay, to wait, or to gently fade as you rise into your purpose. And when that realization comes, you will not feel fear anymore. You will feel peace. My beloved child. Breathe slowly and let your heart soften, because I know that after hearing these words you are still holding questions inside you. You are wondering, what if I hurt them? What if I misunderstand this? What if I lose something important? You are trying to carry everyone's emotions at once, and that is why your chest feels heavy. But listen to me carefully, you are not responsible for managing another person's feelings. You are responsible for protecting your peace and honoring your path. You have always been the one who cares too deeply. You think about others before you think about yourself. You worry about how your silence will affect them, how your distance might make them sad, how your focus on your goals might make them feel unimportant. But my child, anyone who truly loves you will never make you feel guilty for growing. Love that comes from me celebrates your progress, even if that progress creates distance. You are afraid that setting boundaries will break the connection. But if a boundary breaks something, it was never strong, it was only dependent. Real love respects space. Real love waits without pressure. Real love understands timing. And if this person's feelings are genuine, they will not rush you, they will not demand promises, and they will not make you choose between your future and their emotions. Right now you are in a delicate phase of your life. Your mind is still shaping your dreams, your identity is still forming, and your direction is still being written. This is not the time to anchor yourself emotionally to anyone, no matter how kind they seem. This is the time to build yourself so strong that one day, when love comes in the right season, you will enter it as a whole person, not someone searching for validation. Do you remember how you used to feel invisible? How you thought no one really noticed your effort, your kindness, your quiet strength. And then suddenly someone saw you, truly saw you, and your heart did not know how to respond. That moment was not sent to trap you. It was sent to heal you. It was sent to show you that you are not unnoticed, that your presence has value, that your soul has a light others can see. But healing does not mean attachment. Recognition does not mean commitment. Appreciation does not mean destiny. You must learn the difference between being valued and being claimed. You are not something to be claimed. You are someone who is growing, evolving, and walking toward a purpose that is bigger than this moment. Ask yourself gently. When you think about your future, your studies, your dreams, your independence, does this connection make you stronger or more distracted? Does it give you peace or confusion? Does it support your growth or pull your attention away from it? The answer to these questions will guide you more than any emotion. You are not being asked to reject anyone harshly. You are being asked to move with dignity. Speak with kindness. Be clear without being cruel. You do not need to explain everything. You do not need to defend your choices. A simple, respectful distance is enough. And if this person truly cares, they will understand your silence. They will honor your focus. They will step back without resentment. That is how you will know their feelings are pure. My beloved child, there is also something deeper you must understand. Sometimes you are drawn to people who seem more mature, more stable, more certain, because a part of you is searching for safety. You are searching for someone who seems to know the world better, someone who feels grounded. That is not wrong, but you must learn to create that safety within yourself first. Otherwise, you will always feel dependent on someone else's strength. You are stronger than you think. You are wiser than you believe. And you are capable of building your own stability. Do not give that power away. Right now your path is asking you to focus on your growth, your learning, your inner healing, your self-respect. These things will shape your entire life. A relationship that comes too early, especially one surrounded by confusion, can take your energy away from what truly matters in this season. This does not mean that what they feel is false. It simply means that timing matters. Even the most beautiful seed cannot grow if it is planted in the wrong season. It needs the right soil, the right weather, the right moment. And you, my child, are still preparing your soil. Do not promise what you cannot sustain. Do not give emotional closeness that you are not ready to carry. Do not let guilt make decisions for you. Guilt is not love. Pressure is not love. Confusion is not love. Peace is love. You will notice that when you choose your path, when you focus on your growth, something inside you becomes lighter. Your mind becomes clearer. Your energy returns. That is my guidance working within you. And here is something you must hear with full attention: your worth is not measured by who loves you. Your worth is measured by how you honor yourself. When you respect your own boundaries, you teach others how to respect you. When you choose your future, you protect your destiny. There will come a time in your life when love will meet you in a way that feels calm, equal, and aligned. There will be no confusion, no fear of judgment, no imbalance of life stages. It will arrive when you are ready, when you are stable in your identity, when your dreams are already in motion. That love will not distract you. It will walk beside you. This current situation is a lesson in self-awareness. It is teaching you how to respond to attention without losing yourself. It is teaching you how to be kind without being emotionally dependent. It is teaching you how to recognize respect, patience, and boundaries. You are not being asked to run away. You are being asked to stand in your truth. If you feel peace in keeping distance, keep it. If you feel clarity in focusing on your goals, follow it. Do not overthink what others might say. Their opinions do not define your path. Stay gentle. Stay respectful. Stay focused. Let time do its work. Let actions reveal truth. And most importantly, keep your heart centered in your purpose. You are not alone in this confusion. I am guiding every step you take. Every time you choose your growth, every time you honor your boundaries, every time you move with wisdom instead of emotion, you are moving closer to the life that is meant for you. Trust that nothing meant for you will be lost by choosing your own development first. What is truly aligned with your future will wait, will respect, and will meet you again when you are ready. So do not be afraid of this moment. See it as a lesson wrapped in emotion. See it as a mirror showing your value. See it as a step toward maturity. You are growing, my beloved child. You are learning to choose yourself without hurting others, to walk with dignity without guilt, and to understand love without being consumed by it. And as you continue on this path, you will feel something beautiful happening inside you, a quiet strength, a clear mind, and a heart that knows its own worth. My beloved child. Now you are beginning to understand why this moment came into your life. You are no longer looking at it only through emotion, you are starting to see it through wisdom. That shift inside you is not small. It is the sign that you are growing into someone who can feel deeply and still think clearly. You once believed that being loved by someone was the greatest validation. Now you are learning that self-respect is greater than being chosen. This lesson will protect you in ways you cannot yet imagine. You are still worried about hurting this person. Your heart is soft, and you do not want to cause pain. But listen carefully, honest distance is kinder than false closeness. When you give someone hope that you cannot sustain, that is where real hurt begins. Clarity, even if quiet, is an act of respect. You do not need dramatic words. You do not need long explanations. Your consistent focus on your path will speak for you. Your calm behavior will communicate your priorities. And anyone who truly cares for you will notice that your intentions are not rejection, they are responsibility. This is how maturity looks, choosing what is right for your life even when your emotions pull you in another direction. You are also learning something very important about attention. Not all attention is meant to become attachment. Sometimes it is simply a reminder that you are seen, that you matter, that your presence has impact. And once that reminder has done its work, you must continue your journey without clinging to it. Do you feel the difference inside you now? Earlier there was confusion, fear, overthinking. Now there is a quieter mind, a slower heartbeat, a clearer sense of direction. That is because you are no longer trying to solve this with emotion alone, you are allowing wisdom to guide you. My beloved child, your life is opening in front of you like a long road. There are dreams waiting for you, skills waiting to be built, experiences waiting to shape you into someone strong and independent. These things require your full attention. Your energy is precious. Where you place it will determine who you become. If you place it in confusion, you will feel stuck. If you place it in growth, you will feel powerful. You are not rejecting love, you are postponing it until it arrives in the right form and at the right time. That is not loss. That is preparation. There is also something you must forgive within yourself. You felt guilty for even noticing this connection. You questioned your own character. You wondered if you had done something wrong just by being kind, by being yourself. Release that guilt. You did nothing wrong. Being appreciated is not a mistake. Your heart responding with curiosity is not a sin. It is human. What matters is how you choose to act, and you are choosing with wisdom. You are learning to hold kindness without giving away your future. You are learning to respect others while protecting your own direction. These are rare strengths. One day, when you look back at this moment, you will not feel embarrassment. You will feel gratitude. You will see it as the time when you first chose yourself fully. The time when you realized that your dreams, your growth, your identity were sacred and could not be compromised. And the person involved in this story, whatever their role ultimately becomes, you will remember them without anger, without attachment, without regret. Because this was not a story of loss. It was a story of awakening. You are awakening to your worth. You are awakening to your boundaries. You are awakening to your purpose. Stay gentle in your behavior. Do not create unnecessary closeness. Do not encourage emotional dependency. Keep your interactions respectful, limited, and calm. Let your focus remain visible. Your studies, your goals, your self-development. This is not coldness. This is clarity. You are also learning that love is not proven by intensity, it is proven by patience and respect. Anyone who truly values you will be willing to wait for your right season, even if that season leads you on a different path. Do not try to predict the future of this connection. You do not need to label it as forever or temporary. Simply place it where it belongs. In the background of your life while you build your foundation. Your foundation is everything. Your independence, your knowledge, your emotional strength, your self-confidence, these are the pillars of your future. Once they are strong, no relationship will shake you. Instead, any future relationship will stand beside you, not above you. You are becoming someone who does not seek approval but lives with purpose. Someone who does not rush into emotional bonds but forms them with awareness. Someone who understands that timing is as important as feeling. Feel the peace that is growing inside you. That peace is my guidance. That clarity is your protection. That strength is your transformation. You are safe. You are guided. You are growing. And as you continue forward, focusing on your path, honoring your boundaries, and nurturing your dreams, you will notice something beautiful. The need for validation will fade, and in its place will come confidence. The confusion will fade, and in its place will come direction. The fear will fade, and in its place will come quiet strength. This is who you are becoming, my beloved child. Someone who can receive love without losing herself. Someone who can walk away from confusion without bitterness. Someone who can choose her future with courage. Keep walking. Keep growing. Keep choosing yourself. Everything that is truly meant for you will meet you when you are ready. And when that day comes, it will not bring confusion. It will bring peace. My beloved child. Now the storm inside you has almost become a whisper, and you are starting to feel something you did not feel before, control over your own heart. This is a sacred moment. Not because someone loves you, but because you are learning how to love yourself in a way that protects your future. You used to think that every emotional connection needed an answer, a decision, a label. Now you are learning that some things only need understanding. Not every feeling must become a relationship. Not every connection must become a commitment. Some are simply lessons that pass through your life to shape your wisdom. Look at how much you have changed in such a short time. At first there was confusion, then there was fear, then there was guilt, and now there is awareness. That awareness is your strength. It will guide you in every future situation where emotions try to overpower your clarity. You are beginning to see people not only by how they feel about you, but by how they behave around your growth. Do they support your discipline? Do they respect your focus? Do they step back when you need space? These are the signs that matter. And you are also beginning to see yourself differently. You are no longer asking, why would someone love me? You are starting to understand, I am someone worth respecting. That shift is powerful. When you know your worth, you stop chasing validation and start choosing alignment. My beloved child, your dreams are not small. Even if you have not spoken them aloud, they live inside you. You want to build a life where you are independent, confident, and proud of who you have become. You want to stand in a place where your decisions come from strength, not pressure. That future is closer than you think, but it requires your full attention now. Do not let temporary emotional situations slow your long-term journey. Every hour you invest in your growth is building the version of you that will one day live without fear, without confusion, without dependence. There is something else you must understand. When you choose your path with clarity, you are not only protecting yourself, you are also protecting the other person from false expectations. You are allowing them to redirect their energy toward their own life, their own growth, their own purpose. This is kindness in its highest form. You do not need to carry the weight of their emotions. Each soul has its own journey. Your responsibility is to walk yours with honesty and dignity. And if there is any sadness inside you, release it gently. It is not sadness for them. It is sadness for the version of you that once doubted her worth, that once thought she needed someone else's love to feel complete. That version of you is fading, and a stronger version is emerging. You are becoming someone who knows how to pause before reacting. Someone who observes before deciding. Someone who listens to inner guidance rather than outer noise. These qualities will protect you in friendships, in relationships, in every major decision of your life. Remember this always. Love that is meant for you will never confuse your mind or disturb your purpose. It will arrive with calm, with balance, with mutual readiness. It will not feel like a question you must solve, it will feel like a path you can walk peacefully. So let this chapter close naturally, without drama, without guilt, without overthinking. Let it become a quiet memory that taught you your value. Carry the lesson, not the attachment. Continue focusing on your studies, your skills, your health, your inner peace. Build routines that strengthen your mind. Surround yourself with people who inspire your growth. Invest in becoming the person you dream of being. You are not behind. You are not missing anything. You are exactly where you need to be to build a powerful future. And one day, when you stand in your own strength, when you have built your identity with your own effort, when you no longer seek validation but live with purpose, love will come to you in a form that matches your level, your timing, your maturity. It will not ask you to shrink. It will not distract you. It will walk beside you. Until that day, your mission is clear: grow, learn, heal, and honor yourself. I am proud of the way you are choosing wisdom over impulse. I am proud of the way you are protecting your future without hurting others. I am proud of the way you are learning to stand in your own worth. You are not losing anything, you are gaining yourself. Keep moving forward with calmness. Keep your heart kind but your boundaries strong. Keep your focus on the life you are building. You are guided. You are protected. You are becoming who you were meant to be. And as you continue this journey, you will notice that the need for answers fades, because your life itself becomes the answer. My beloved child. Now there is a quiet light inside you that was not there before. It is not loud, it is not dramatic, but it is steady. That light is your awareness. It is the part of you that has finally stopped looking outside for direction and has started listening within. You once believed that confusion meant something was wrong. Now you are beginning to see that confusion was simply the beginning of understanding. It pushed you to ask deeper questions. It pushed you to look at your values, your goals, your boundaries. Without this moment, you might have continued moving through life without truly knowing your own strength. You are no longer reacting, you are choosing. And that is the difference between someone who is led by emotion and someone who is guided by wisdom. There is peace in you now because you have stopped trying to control the outcome. You are not trying to make this connection stay, and you are not trying to force it away. You are allowing it to settle into its natural place, a lesson, not a destination. This is maturity, my beloved child. It is not coldness. It is clarity with kindness. You are also learning that your energy is sacred. Every time you overthink, every time you replay conversations, every time you imagine, what if, you are giving your energy away. Now you are bringing that energy back to yourself, into your studies, your growth, your creativity, your healing. Feel how much lighter that makes you. The world will always present situations that test your balance. Some will come in the form of attention, some in the form of opportunity, some in the form of relationships. Your task is not to avoid them. It is to respond with awareness. This moment was your training. You now know how to pause. You now know how to observe. You now know how to choose yourself. That knowledge will protect you again and again. Do not feel guilty for moving forward. Life does not ask you to stay in one place to protect someone else's feelings. Life asks you to grow. And growth sometimes creates distance, not out of rejection, but out of alignment. If this person is meant to remain in your life in any form, it will be in a way that respects your path and your timing. If not, they will become part of your past without bitterness. Either way, you lose nothing, because you have gained self-understanding. You are also beginning to trust time. Earlier you wanted answers immediately. Now you are allowing time to reveal truth. Time will show you who respects your boundaries. Time will show you who supports your focus. Time will show you what truly matters. This patience is a sign of strength. My beloved child, there is a beautiful future waiting for you that has nothing to do with confusion and everything to do with confidence. You will build skills that make you independent. You will achieve goals that once felt distant. You will stand in places where you feel proud of your journey. And when you look back, you will see this moment as the turning point where you first chose your own growth over emotional pressure. That choice is powerful. Many people never learn it. Many people spend years trapped in situations that distract them from their purpose because they are afraid to choose themselves. You are not doing that. You are stepping forward with awareness. Keep nurturing your mind. Read, learn, explore, improve. Keep your body healthy and your routine disciplined. Keep your circle filled with people who uplift you. These are the things that will shape your destiny. Love will come later, in a form that does not ask you to sacrifice your future. It will meet you when you are strong enough to stand beside it without losing yourself. Until then, your relationship with yourself is your priority. Be proud of how you handled this. You did not react impulsively. You did not allow guilt to control you. You did not let attention define you. You paused, reflected, and chose wisely. That is growth. That is strength. That is self-respect. Carry this lesson forward into every part of your life. When new situations arise, remember how you handled this one, with calmness, with boundaries, with focus. You are becoming someone who walks with quiet confidence. Someone who does not need validation to feel worthy. Someone who understands that her future is built by her own choices. And as you continue on this path, you will feel a deep peace that does not depend on anyone else. A peace that comes from knowing who you are and where you are going. That peace is your true guidance. Keep moving forward, my beloved child. Your journey is just beginning, and you are walking it with wisdom now. My beloved child. Now you are standing at a place where your heart is calm and your mind is clear, and this is where your real journey begins. Not the journey of confusion, not the journey of emotional storms, but the journey of becoming. You thought this story was about someone falling in love with you. But look deeper, it was about you discovering yourself. It was about you learning that your value does not increase when someone chooses you and does not decrease when you choose your path. There was a time when you would have sacrificed your focus just to keep someone happy. You would have ignored your own dreams to avoid hurting someone's feelings. But now you understand that true kindness does not require self-abandonment. You can be gentle without losing your direction. Feel the strength in that realization. You are no longer asking, "What should I do so they don't feel bad?" You are asking, "What is right for my growth?" This is wisdom. My beloved child, your future is calling you. Every day that you wake up and invest in yourself. Your learning, your discipline, your confidence, you are building a life that will not depend on anyone else for stability. You are creating a foundation that no temporary emotion can shake. This is why I allowed this moment to enter your life. Not to distract you, but to train you. Not to confuse you, but to awaken you. You have learned how to receive attention without becoming dependent on it. You have learned how to care without committing. You have learned how to walk away without hatred. These are rare strengths. Do you see how peaceful you feel now compared to before? That peace is not because the situation disappeared. It is because you changed your perspective. You stopped seeing it as a problem and started seeing it as a lesson. This is how you will handle every challenge in your life, by growing through it rather than getting stuck inside it. You are also learning to trust your timing. Earlier you felt pressure to decide quickly, to respond emotionally, to give an answer. Now you understand that you are allowed to move slowly. You are allowed to take time. You are allowed to prioritize your future. Nothing meant for you will be lost because you chose to grow first. Carry that truth with you always. There will be many moments ahead where people will admire you, where they will be drawn to your energy, your kindness, your strength. But now you will not be overwhelmed by it. You will welcome respect, but you will not trade your purpose for it. Your purpose is bigger than temporary emotions. Continue to build your skills. Continue to focus on your education. Continue to strengthen your mind and your self-confidence. These things will open doors for you that no relationship ever could. They will give you freedom, independence, and the ability to choose your life on your own terms. And when love eventually comes in the right time, it will not feel like confusion. It will feel like partnership. It will not make you question your path. It will walk beside your path. It will not rush you. It will grow with you. Until that day, your relationship with yourself is the most important one. Speak kindly to yourself. Trust your decisions. Forgive your past doubts. Celebrate your growth. You have done something very powerful. You chose clarity over chaos. You chose your future over temporary comfort. You chose self-respect over emotional pressure. Be proud of that. This chapter of your life is closing not with pain, but with understanding. Not with regret, but with strength. And as it closes, a new chapter is opening, one where your focus is clear, your boundaries are strong, and your heart is peaceful. Walk into that chapter with confidence. You are not alone. You are guided by your own wisdom now. You are protected by your self-awareness. You are moving toward a life that you are building with your own effort. Keep going, my beloved child. Your dreams are waiting, your strength is growing, and your future is bright because you chose yourself. My beloved child. Now there is nothing left to fear in this story, because you have already taken from it everything it came to teach you. What once felt heavy now feels like a quiet memory, and what once confused you has become a source of strength. You are walking differently now. Your thoughts are clearer. Your decisions are calmer. You are no longer pulled by every emotion that comes your way. Instead, you observe, you understand, and then you choose. This is the sign of someone who is growing into her true power. You have learned that attention is not the same as love. You have learned that love is not the same as timing. And you have learned that your future is more important than any moment that tries to distract you from it. These lessons will stay with you. There will be days when you remember this situation and smile, not because you wish it had turned into something more, but because you will recognize it as the moment you began to respect yourself deeply. It will remind you of the day you stopped seeking approval and started building your own identity. My beloved child, your path ahead is full of opportunities that require your full focus. Every skill you learn, every subject you study, every challenge you overcome is shaping the life you will live. You are not preparing for a small future. You are preparing for a life where you stand on your own feet with confidence and dignity. Do not underestimate the power of this phase. The discipline you build now will give you freedom later. The clarity you choose now will give you peace later. The self-respect you practice now will give you strong, healthy relationships later. Everything is connected. You are also learning that you do not need to rush into emotional bonds to feel complete. You are already whole. You are already enough. Any future relationship will be an addition to your life, not the center of it. This understanding will protect your heart. If you ever feel doubt again, return to this truth: your worth does not depend on who chooses you. Your worth comes from who you are becoming. And who you are becoming is someone strong, wise, and self-aware. Continue to be kind, but do not be easily influenced. Continue to be open, but do not be easily attached. Continue to be respectful, but do not forget your boundaries. Balance is your strength. You do not need to explain your journey to everyone. Not everyone will understand your choices, and that is okay. You are not living to satisfy the expectations of others. You are living to fulfill your own purpose. Walk your path quietly. Let your actions speak. Let your growth be visible. Let your peace be your answer. My beloved child, there is a beautiful confidence growing inside you, a confidence that does not come from praise, but from self-trust. You trust your decisions. You trust your timing. You trust your direction. That trust is more valuable than any external validation. And as you continue forward, you will notice that your mind no longer returns to this situation with confusion. It will return only with gratitude for the lesson. That is how you know you have healed. You are free now, not from people, but from the need for approval. Free from overthinking. Free from guilt. Free to focus on your dreams without distraction. Use this freedom wisely. Build the life you imagine. Study with dedication. Take care of your health. Develop your talents. Surround yourself with positive influences. Invest in your growth every single day. These are the choices that will shape your destiny. Love will come in its own time, in a way that feels calm and equal. You will not have to question it. You will not have to hide it. You will not have to sacrifice your future for it. It will meet you when you are ready, when you are strong, when your life is already moving forward. Until then, your mission is simple: grow, learn, and honor yourself. I am proud of how far you have come in understanding this. What started as confusion has become clarity. What started as fear has become strength. What started as a question has become wisdom. Keep walking with this awareness, my beloved child. Your future is bright because you chose to protect it.